Hey, what's good? It's your girl FaithyJ, aka Nikkita Lyons. Welcome to the Lyons Den podcast.
I've been letting y'all have it. I wanna. Your spotlight time is done. Run it up. Your spotlight time is done. Run it up. Feel like a champion. Run it up. Run it up. I am a champion. I will be champion.
What is up? What is going on? It's your girl FaithyJ, aka Nikkita Lyons, and we're in the Lyons Den, and I have a beautiful guest with me today, Jaylen Williams. How are you, girl?
I'm amazing. I'm so grateful to be here with you.
I'm grateful to know you.
I'm grateful to know you. Don't do this. We can go back and forth.
So thank you for coming in today, and I just want to talk about you and your life. I want to start from the beginning and how you became such the goddess of a woman that you are.
Oh my goodness. Literally, I was born. I said literally.
Literally,
I say literally.
I was born.
I was born. Let's start
so
there.
Glad that you were.
I was born in Boston, Massachusetts. I was born to the most amazing parents in the entire world. I can't say enough good things about my family. I have two older brothers. One is 3 years older than me. One is 6 years older than me. The best people ever. I love my family. I can go on about them.
I love that. Let's go on. Let's go on. Family's important.
Let's go on.
Yes.
Yeah. So my dad played 11 years in the NFL.
Nice.
My mom is the most beautiful human ever. So obviously she's a model. She has to do that.
And that's why you're a beautiful human.
So, yeah. And then my brothers both played football, both in college. My oldest one played in the NFL. And obviously he went to WWE. And then, yeah, I have a god brother, also played football. He's basically my brother.
There you go.
Period.
Beautiful.
Somewhere down the line, I started playing basketball.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that until I was 22.
Okay, and then that's when, wait, how long after basketball did you try out for
WWE?
What was that gap?
I stopped playing basketball in 2019. I had two big shoulder surgeries that I was like, yeah.
Ooh, let's talk about them injuries.
5 surgeries in.
Oh, girl.
One of them was my wisdom
You're a
teeth,
warrior. Oh, okay. Well, still.
4, 2 on my knee, 2 on my shoulders. Honestly, though, it led me into what I'm doing now, to be honest. So
everything does that.
Everything does that. So,
yes.
Yeah. So I stopped playing basketball in 2019, and then in 2020 I didn't know what to do. So I was like, let me try out for WWE because my brother was doing it, and I tried out March 14th, 2020, and obviously that's when COVID hit, so they literally canceled that tryout. But yeah, I was like, it is what it is. What can we do? Yeah. And so I was just basically training with my brother in like little open rings and such until I could try out again. And when was our tryout?
It was August. I remember exactly. August 17th of 2021.
Period.
Yes.
So
that's the day we met.
That's the day.
Oh shit. Yes. So that's amazing. And going back to the injuries, so those are from basketball.
Yes.
Okay.
And like weight room too.
Okay.
The shoulders, weight room, but also it's like a combination of both. Yeah. This happened over time.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. Because it's like, they were like, how did you do that to both of your shoulders? This is like a pitcher's or volleyball. And I'm just like.
It's over time. I think that's something that a lot of people don't realize or understand. Being in athletics or doing things throughout your entire life, of course your body is going to wear and tear down. Shout out to the haters. You wouldn't know that because you ain't doing nothing anyway. So
Period.
Respectfully. But I just would like to say, I would just like to say that because there's so many people who always think they know what people are going through and they know like what the process is like or whatever. So that comeback for you, because you had ACL surgery,
I tore my ACL in college.
Yes.
And I tore my ACL in high school, and I tore my meniscus when I tore my ACL, and then I tore my meniscus in college again.
Ooh.
So,
gosh.
but yours is if anything, I would never want to tear my, like, that is such a long, and you like it's hard to feel the same.
It is, yeah.
It's really hard.
It is. I think the key for me, and tell me if this is like that for you, is like the mindset that we have is kind of tricking our brain and telling myself like, light work. I got it.
Light work.
But like, yeah, it is very hard, and it's one, and we got to acknowledge that, and it's okay to sit in that. But like, do you feel like throughout your recovery that it was more of a mental battle?
Oh my gosh, it was more of a mental battle than anything else. Like physically, there were points where I was fine. Like I was fine. It's just mentally, I was scared to like play basketball again. Like I was terrified.
For sure.
And even though I had that big old brace on, Don Joy, shout out to Don Joy.
I'm gonna be having two click clack.
Click clack, click clack. No, like it's mentally, I was not ready when I was. And I had to, like, I thank my dad so much because, like, if he wasn't there, I would have quit playing basketball then. Like, I would have stopped playing basketball then because I'm like, this is too hard to come back from. But he's like, you're literally fine.
Yeah.
You're literally fine. You have a scholarship. You need to play basketball. I'm not paying for you to go to college.
Yes, and you did that. And that's amazing. And that was one of the stepping stones to get you to where you are now.
Yes.
Right? So how is that transition from basketball to wrestling?
Oddly enough, there are a lot of similarities in wrestling movements. There are a lot of nothing is the same. There's a balance, but like being able to run the ropes was really easy to me to find my footwork there. Like my position of basketball, footwork is super important. So once they started teaching me wrestling in a way that was kind of basketball oriented, like footwork and focusing on that, then I was able to kind of get it better.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. And the what's the word I'm looking for? Combativeness. I just made up my own word.
No, it makes sense.
Does that, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
The contact of the combat. Do you feel, you know what you're picking up when I'm putting down. Do you feel it's like similar to basketball? Like in basketball, did you ever get like?
Yes.
Okay.
But
tell me about it.
To a fault. Because all my life I had to fight. That's a movie. But all my life I literally had to fight my brothers. So I was always literally the aggressor in basketball. Like I was always ready to beef with anybody in any way at any time. And that is like kudos to my brothers, because my brother used to be like, broke my bed. Like it literally I had to fight.
They prepared you.
No, they prepared me for everything.
Literally.
Like,
that's beautiful.
So so that switch up was not different, but honestly, if you're like a finesser basketball player, it's hard to switch. But no, I was beefing. I was scrapping. I was mad for no reason.
Aww.
Like, and in the Big Ten, when I went to Penn State, I played in the Big Ten, and those post players are big. They are big ladies, and I'm not that strong.
But you're tall, girl.
I am.
How tall are you again? Tell me.
6'3".
Sheesh.
But
beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But so I've been beefing in basketball all the time. So like,
do you feel now that energy that you had at that time? Have you done any? I'm sure you have, just because by your aura, that reflection of self, like, why was I ready to beef like that? Because you're so calm now.
I'm so calm.
You're so like, let's just chill now. Yes. So like,
I don't know. It might have just been.
What sparked that?
Honestly, this aura that I have right now is like, I got it after I got fired from WWE. Like, I feel like I had a bit of this aura before. Like, I slowly, every time something was, like, taken away from me, like basketball was taken away from me, I had to do a lot of self-reflecting. And then the most self-reflecting I took was when I got fired from WWE. Like, I'm honestly, that's probably the best thing that could ever have happened to me in my life, because I am, like, nowhere near the person that I was in WWE or before that. Like, I am, like, not even close.
That's extremely inspiring, because a lot of the time I feel like people, when they go through something like that, like whether it's loss of a job or a person or whatever, it brings you to that rock bottom feeling, but really it's like teaching you and like helping you to become your best version. In a way, it like sparks that. So I feel you, because that's how I felt, I guess, about my knees, because it's just like, damn, like it's like, I'm grateful, like I mean, they still have me there. Like, I'm grateful for that every day.
To be there, though.
I appreciate it. Thank you. But that's kind of made me do my self-reflection, along with like just life things, relationship things that are no longer, because that self-reflection brings out what you need to do to become your best version. So,
and recognize your patterns and such.
Yes, that, and like, so you're an alchemist, literally. Like, you literally that's,
so are you, though. So it's like, that's how we kind of connect.
We're vibrating there for sure, because we take our pain and we turn it into power. And that's just freaking lovely. So just to hit a little on the surface of that spirituality, what are some things that throughout that process like helped you to do that shadow work, to overcome? Like, what are some things in your routine that you started to do that really was like, okay, this is helping uplift me?
Honestly, fitness was the start of that.
So let's get into that.
Fitness, it was. So when I was playing basketball, I absolutely hated lifting. I hated the weight room. I hated everything about it. When I went to WWE, I met Sean Hayes. Shout out to Sean Hayes. We love him. And he showed me that I actually love fitness, and I just needed a strength coach that like gave a crap about me and like my body and stuff like that. So I kind of like model my fitness kind of after him, that I'm just like, I want to like care for somebody's body the way that he cared for my body, because he definitely helped me get stronger, but in a way that was safe for my body, where before I do feel like I was getting stronger, but in a way that wasn't safe for my body. So literally that brought me to fitness, and then I became a personal trainer. And when I was a personal trainer, I was like super disciplined. Like I read every single ingredients on every food. Like I would lift every single day. I was just super disciplined. And being disciplined on my account, when all my life I have been disciplined on other people's account. Like I had to be disciplined because I was told to be disciplined, but afterwards, like I kind of like gained my control back of my life and became disciplined in myself.
You do it because you want to.
Exactly. So with that, and then like I need to do this again, honestly, now that I'm talking about it. But like I was writing constantly, like in the morning, at night. I was meditating in the morning, at night. I would meditate for like 30 minutes, which isn't like that long, but like it's pretty long.
It is long
for my ADHD.
Girl.
So like I would meditate a lot. And I kind of dabbled in other, because all my life I've been raised like as a Christian, and like I kind of dabbled in other ways, but I still kind of consider myself a Christian. But I'm like, there's a lot of things that get lost in translation.
For sure. And I feel like love is the answer. And acceptance, and everybody's gonna have their own way of seeing things and things to believe. And cool.
Love
like,
it.
Do that. Love
do
that.
It.
Like, do you.
Perfect.
But I think it's beautiful to just allow people to be them, and like, you know, it's not do you, boo?
Yeah,
Like
literally,
that's it.
just find
but I
what
think
works for your
love is the
soul.
vibration, love is the answer. I
Literally.
feel like all of it is different names for the different names for the same frequency, which is the divine, which is God love.
Which is God love.
And we are one. We're a collective consciousness.
We're
so
all
these differences of illusions and just, just touch the surface. We in the little Matrix. That's a documentary. The movie's a documentary.
Heard.
It's it's just, I think, all to rediscover, like, what's the purpose of life, right? I feel is to live in this human experience. Literally. Experience every dimension of every emotion that we can and learn how to deal with it and cope with it, which is really to feel it all.
Literally, all of it.
And to remember who we are, which is, we were just talking about in the bathroom, fun fact. I was finishing like, girl, I'm trying to hurry up. We are like these light beings. We are souls. We are not this body. This is a meat suit that our floating light soul is inside. Literally. Oh no, the black bra's out.
It's fine.
That's okay.
It's fine. We're fine.
Everything's fine. We can leave that in there. That's cute. They would like that. Okay, anyway.
Everything's fine.
But yeah, I just feel we are all one and the same in different vessels. But
period. All from the same.
Yes.
Split up into pieces.
Exactly. So you teach
I do
at a few places. Cycling, Pilates. Tell us about all of those, because I go to her Pilates classes, and please join me because you will not regret it, because she's amazing and she brings the vibes. All the teachers there are amazing.
Oh my God, the best.
But I love your classes. So tell us all the places where to go.
Good grief.
I
work at so many places, but I work at Body Bar in Soto, which is where you go.
Yes.
That is a reformer-based studio. We love that. We love her. She's new.
Yeah.
So brand new. Yeah. We opened in June, and I have loved working there. Like you said, the instructors there are all amazing. We're all, if you see us, we look close, we're all actually that close. Like, it's That's just awesome. Like, it's a great group of women to work with, and I love working with other women. Like, it's the best, and we're diverse. Everybody is so different, and there's someone for everyone there. Like, someone for literally everyone. And I work at Cycle Bar.
Yes.
Those are also my favorite people. I love that place so much. I love cycling.
Yeah.
I thought Pilates was going to be my end all be all, but the universe will tell you that maybe I have more for you.
I have more. Yeah, for sure.
And I love cycling because awesome. I found it through the other place I work at is D1, and I'll get to them.
Okay.
But so I found them through that place, and the manager of Cycle Bar worked at D1 originally, and she was like, "We're having open auditions if you want to come." I like randomly was like, "Sure, I guess sure. I may as well, as well." So to be an instructor, and I'm like, I've never cycled before, but we're gonna cycle today.
Yeah.
And I did, and I didn't get hired, but I was like, let me work at the front desk because I just love
the environment.
If you go in there, like, the aura of the place is just like, it's safe. It's literally just safe.
I have to check that out.
No,
too.
Please come. Please come.
Yeah.
So it's just the best place ever. I love every single person in there. It's home. It's awesome. Just a home place. And yeah, so I became an instructor. I auditioned again in, I don't know, July.
Time is an illusion too.
Yeah,
by the
time
way.
is an illusion. But I became an instructor in July. So my first class was July 7th.
Hey,
yeah, I know. It was the best. So I did that. Oh,
alignment. Okay, 7. Okay, anyway.
Alignment.
Shout out to Symbolic Magic. Okay.
Love. So yeah, I'm there. I love that. I love music. I love everything about music. And I just get to literally ride a bike with people and show them
so cool.
my taste in music. How can I ask for anything more?
Can I ask, because I've taken cycling before, how do you get used to the seat?
You just get used to the seat like you get used to a bump. Even though you don't really get used to a bump, you
to
don't
be clear,
really
a
get
bump
used
in the ring. Okay, just making that clear when we fall back. All right. All right.
Just a good hit to that mat.
Continue.
You like don't get used to it, but you do get comfortable. And yes, you get a callus. Like, actually, I shouldn't say like a bump. Like when you're hitting the ropes.
Got it. Okay.
Because then you really do build up a callus.
For sure.
Like it doesn't.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because I just remember taking in class and I was like, oof.
Yes.
Even on the assault bikes, like for rehab. I mean, actually, now that I think about it, I guess I've built up a baby callus. I think I would be.
You'll be
all
okay.
right.
I promise.
Yeah.
I promise. And we also sell like shorts that are like they look crazy when they're off your body. Okay. But there's like a pad from the Rudy to the Tootie. So like to the Tootie. Okay. So like you get comfortable with that, or you can always get like those seat covers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So there's things. I mean, I got padding.
Yeah,
but
you got no baby.
You know, the Rudy and the Tootie need a little.
Yeah, a little something.
All right. Okay, so continue. I just had to ask that question.
No, yes. That's a fair question. The amount of times I get that question is
okay.
Like,
I bet
more than enough. And then I work at D1 Orlando, and that's in Lake Mary. Yeah. Oh, the cycle bar I work at is in Lake Mary, Heathrow. Okay. But and then the D1 I work at is in Lake Mary because I created my own Pilates flow using this machine called the Vertimax machine. Okay. So I looked high and low. My dad actually found this place that had a Vertimax machine already. So I was like, period. And I didn't have a Vertimax machine at the time. So I was just like, I do this thing with the Vertimax that's kind of mobility, Pilates flow vibe. Yeah. And then like a couple months go by and like I wasn't getting a lot of traction because I can only work with 4 people on that machine, and my dad is the best person ever, and he got me another Vertimax machine, so now I teach like classes there with my Vertimax machine in there, so I can teach up to 8 people.
And you created your own flow. That's amazing.
Yeah,
because I feel like I don't know why that just like reminds me of like, you know how there's always like some type of trend going on with like dancing and whatever. Like I've always liked to just figure something else out on my own. Yes. So the fact that you're doing that and just creating your own is like alchemy. Literally
it's
there
just
it
creating.
Is.
That's what it is.
So earlier we touched a little surface on spirituality. What is something that you feel that the world needs to know?
I feel like spirituality is really like a spectrum, which is like really cool because any way that you connect with your higher power, whether whoever you call him or her or it or them or the being, because I think it's just a being, but like it's hard, and I don't know if I want to get this deep into it, but like it's hard because I feel like religion and spirituality splits people apart when it actually really should bring us all together because we're all here for the same goal. We all believe, or maybe we don't. Maybe you don't.
Do you?
But it's also you just exist. We're all here to just exist. Whether you believe how we got here or not. It's just existing.
Yeah.
I don't know.
100%. And that
makes
power,
any sense.
Girl, I'm picking it up, and I think too, to add to that, the existing, that just being, because we're human beings. I think I've said it in a previous episode. We're not human doings. We're human beings. So to just be, and whoever you do call to is within you.
Yeah,
you know,
it's literally inside.
You have the power to, of course, there's things out of our control, of course, but it's how we react to them and the power of the mind and our heart. Our heart is like our heart chakra. It's extremely powerful. Period. And it's science.
It's science?
It's literally science.
It's just science.
Everything is a vibration and a frequency. I guess we can talk a little bit about that. Is like we have a bunch of chakras. Do you say chakras or chakras?
I say chakras.
I do the same. Okay, everybody has
I don't think I've ever heard anybody say chakras.
I have before.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I gotta listen to people.
Do you?
Whatever you want to say.
I say chakras, but it's we have our 7 main ones, and they're all vibrating like funnels.
Yes.
That are so powerful. And like what are some what are some of the ways that you clear yours? Because like, for example, if you feel like you're having a tough time communicating or like speaking your truth, then your throat chakra is probably closed. Clogged, yeah. So what is, we'll just stick to that, for example. What is something for your throat chakra that you do to like feel more powerful in your word? I
saw something that was like, if you just are humming like constantly, like that clears your throat chakra. Okay. Like that, like if you're just like and going in different ranges and just like, and I constantly, like I said about music, like I'm just constantly, there's always a song in my head. So I'm literally just like, like
yes,
literally.
Me too.
So, but honestly, I feel like any clog that you have, like the earth will cleanse it from you.
Go walk on some grass.
Go touch some grass, yes, please. Grounding. Like literally, that's all you need to do. Yes, is go touch some grass. Like you can honestly, if you want to, chakras. Like just do it like separately. But like I feel like that just cleanses my whole body. Like if I'm having a whole day and I can't shake it. Like, even if I don't know what is wrong, I will literally go outside and barefoot or just sit on the grass. Yes. Or hug a tree.
Hug a tree.
Because that is a vibe too.
Have you ever heard of the, people have different names for it, but like the energy ball?
No.
Okay. So
Put me on.
You rub your like hands together like this. Hold on. And you gotta, rings falling off. Okay. You gotta like, you can literally feel like energy. Yeah. Like do it right now. Do it right now for me, Jaylen.
Oh, it's getting hot.
Yeah, you see?
Yes.
And if you like close your eyes, you can clear, like this is what I do sometimes. I know I probably look a little crazy. No. But I'm telling you. No, like, I know. If you like consistently do it and throughout all of your chakras, if you just imagine whatever color chakra it is,
like Dragon Ball Z.
No, literally. That's what he's doing. No, that's literally what he's doing. All y'all dragons. Yes. All y'all Dragon Ball
fans.
Anime,
you are just spiritual
Avatar, like
warriors.
all that. Literally. That's literally what it is. And there's so much truth in anime too.
Oh my God.
But anyway, so that's just one of my little tactics of
I love that.
If you like sit there though, like for real, like within your meditating, and you can like visualize, like, I don't know, let's say our power center, right? Our solar plexus, yellow, imagine yellow, or a golden, just like yellow, or a golden ball. It can be anything you want. It could be liquid, it could be glowing, it could be whatever. And just like imagining that, and then you like transfer that ball to your chakra. Imagine that ball, and you can feel the vibration on your stomach, like if you really focus. Yeah, so that's like a little trick.
That's so fire.
And then all of them, like you do it to your throat chakra, third eye, crown, like all of it. And you imagine the color of each of them. And there's certain affirmations that you, of course, say to help clear them. And if you do it in some grass, even better.
Even better. You are a little magician.
So give us your socials and all the things we can follow you at and check out your classes and all the things you got going on.
Period. So my main Instagram is JayRaeWill, JayRaeWill. And my Pilates and cycling and all that is at Body by Jaylen, BODY. Spelling is hard. BODYBYJAYLEN. And all those bios have everywhere I'm working at. Shout out Body Bar Soto. Shout out Cycle Bar He Throws. Yes. Shout out D1 Orlando. Locked in, baby.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
Make sure you go follow her, y'all. Good vibes, good energy. I know you can feel it through the screen.
Woosah.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank you so much. Again, if you haven't already, go check out To Be a Champion, out now. This is your girl, FaithyJ, aka Nikkita Lyons in the Lyons Den. Thank you, Jaylen Williams, for being here.
Thank you for having me, babe.
We're gonna have a magical day.
The best.
Because we are magic, so.